Welcome to Secrets to Alignment with Savannah Schaffer. I am here to equip you with the belief and energy to make your dreams a reality. Take this time to fill your cup and align with the most vibrant version of you. I am so thankful that you decided to hit play on this episode today. I feel like this is going to be something that you absolutely need to hear right now, and I am so excited to pour into you. So first off, I just want to preface this by saying that I feel like personally right now I am going through a massive expansion, a big up level, and I am just feeling the need to pour into as many people as possible throughout this season and share the lessons and the things that I am learning going through this, because when you are going through a big up level, there are so many uncomfortable moments. And I think from the outside perspective, we always see everyone's wins. We see everyone's successes. We see everything that they're sharing on social media. And we just think like, wow, look at all the blessings that are in this person's lives. And of course, we all have so many blessings that are coming our way every single day. But what we typically don't realize or understand is that there is so much that has to change internally and externally for you to rise to the place where you can receive all of the experiences, the dreams, the opportunities, and everything that you truly desire. And something that's been coming to mind recently for me personally is that it is not breaking you, it is simply building you. And this phrase specifically came to mind as soon as I started writing down everything that I had for this podcast, because I have really come to understand and recognize that the deeper experiences that we have, maybe the ones that fill us with a lot of judgment or shame or guilt or worry or anxiety or just stress in general, those really deep experiences that we have allow us to then expand in a way that we have not been expanded to before those events have occurred. And I've just been realizing time and time again that when we have our biggest breakdowns, our biggest breakthroughs are always on the other side of it. And it can be so challenging to switch our focus to actually maybe trying to view things from a hindsight, like looking at yourself after this event has passed and seeing all that you've learned. It's very, very challenging to do that when you are in the midst of going fucking through it. And I know every single one of us listening to this podcast right now, I know that everyone has experienced some really, really big challenges these last 6 months. All of us have gone through different shifts and changes, and we've been evolving throughout this time period. And it is really, really challenging when you are in that to see that there's positivity, that there's light, that there is abundance on the other side of it. But I want to remind you here and now that the depths that you are able to feel into, the amount of pain that you are able to experience, that is the amount that your vessel is expanding throughout that process. And I want you to really understand that as best as you can. And if you're hearing this for the first time, you may be like, how the fuck does that all happen? And this has come to me through years and years and years of gaining personal experience, but also learning through other people's experiences and constantly feeding my mind with information that is actually going to benefit me, that is going to make me feel more grounded on a daily basis, because it is so easy for us to get thrown off. It is so easy for us to go through hard times and feel super misaligned. But what I want you to know is that every single time that happens, your universe, your God, your creator is giving you an opportunity to view these obstacles, these challenges, these perceived challenges. And I say that intentionally. The word perception here is very, very important because, again, we cannot see everything that we're going to gain from the experiences that we are going through until we look back on those experiences. But knowing that your experience and those obstacles and those challenges, those are actually being provided provided to you. Those are being gifted to you to see how you will respond, to give yourself an opportunity to grow, to give yourself an opportunity to show up as the version of you that is enlightened, that is trusting, that has been gaining so much knowledge and insight and tools from all of the practices that you've been doing, through all of the podcasts that you've been listening to. You are being blessed with these opportunities to grow. You are being blessed with these opportunities to choose to operate from a new system rather than the one that you have been currently operating through. And this, again, it can be challenging, but I want you to really try your best that when these things are triggering you, when you are having moments where you are being expanded, when you are feeling an intense emotion that may be fueled by something negative, maybe you're having an experience where you feel a lot of shame or you feel a lot of embarrassment or fear or sadness or anything, if you can choose in that moment to ground yourself, to start to regulate your nervous system, to take some deep breaths in that moment and tell yourself that it is safe to experience that emotion, when you can start to get familiar and comfortable with the uncomfortable, that is where you start to show yourself and the Creator and God and the universe that you are capable of enduring anything. You will always remain grateful, you will always remain appreciative, and that you are able to handle those situations with ease and effortlessness. And then this also allows so much more to come in. You are opening up your vessel, you are opening up your soul, you are opening up yourself to truly start to receive more and more, to expand and experience more love, more abundance, more freedom, and more fulfillment. But it is all within us to choose to see these situations as things that are serving us, not as situations that are happening to us. And having this mindset, having this abundant thought process, this is going to serve you in so many ways. This is going to allow yourself to start to see the beauty that is in life every single day, to see the opportunities where you can give more to others, to give more to the people who are around you in every single moment. We all have more love and more light in us to give. And a lot of times we hold those things close to our chest and we only give it to those who show us that they deserve it. But I also want us to just be outwardly giving of love and happiness and appreciation and safety and security to others. For example, like small example is Aria and I, every single time that we're driving in the car, anytime that she notices that she sees an airplane, she always points it out to me. And I ask her, what do we say to the airplanes that we see in the sky? And she knows that every single time that she sees an airplane, she says, I hope you get there safely. And this is something that her and I have just come up with together. And I've started to tell her that this is something that's important for us to do because we want to expand the level of love and safety and security that we have. We want to give it to others. We want to give it to the people who need it. We also say, I hope that you drive safely to any motorcyclists that we see. We also will pick up trash on the ground when we're walking out of the grocery store and help someone else in their day so that they don't have to bend over and pick it up instead. We are always circulating more light, more love into the universe. And I think that this is something that once you get to a place where you're able to do this without an expectation of what's coming back to you, it is truly so special, and you will be rewarded for the light and the love that you are bringing into this universe, because that is what expands us the most. When you can take any situation that makes you feel uncomfortable, that makes you feel in a place that you maybe don't want to be, and you can choose to shine light on it, you can choose to shine love on it and give appreciation for whatever obstacle that is placed in your path or any feeling that is coming up, your light and your love will always outshine the darkness, and you have the power within you to choose to operate from that place. Those moments where you feel the most amount of pain and you feel like you are not getting anywhere, you feel like you're turning your wheels, you're not understanding why are things not working out. those are the moments that the biggest blessings are coming through for you. And you must hold faith and trust in those moments, because those moments also hold so many valuable lessons. And it actually shows you how much you have grown. Without those experiences, you may not know how much you have actually evolved as a person. So let those hard and difficult challenges and moments and obstacles be the moments where you show yourself that you have evolved, you have changed, you have grown, and you no longer react the same. These opportunities serve as an opportunity to choose a higher way of thinking, to respond as if you are the universe, as if you are the creator, as if you are God. You get to respond from a place of love, abundance, fulfillment, and joy. And again, once you start to do this, you really recognize that so much more comes into your life to bless you, because you see everything as a blessing. Nothing in your life, every mistake that you make, it is there to teach you something, and it is there to help you and support you in this journey of life and prepare you for the journey that you are going to continue to grow through. So for example, let's say that you go through an experience that's really triggering for you. You get in a fight with your parents, your siblings, you get in a fight with your partner, someone cuts you off, somebody is rude to you at the gas station or the grocery store, whatever. Whenever those moments come up and you start to feel yourself actually get intense, get constricted, you start to feel your throat close, you start to feel your jaw tense. Those are the exact moments that I'm talking about, where you can choose to react from a new state instead of the state that you have been programmed to. A lot of times we grow up around family members who are constantly complaining, that are always talking about the negative things that are going on in the world. They're constantly feeling like they're a victim to everything that is happening to them. And we start to naturally just take on these responses, and we start to take those on as our own. And then we are there and we are negative and we are stressed out and we're anxious and we're overwhelmed, and we start to feel all these negative things. And these are the things that you can choose to no longer align with. You can choose to no longer operate from. But it takes you making a choice. And the only way that you can make a choice is by becoming aware of the response that you used to have and the response that you are choosing to have today, now, as this new and improved version of you. These moments serve as symbols, as little checkered flags for us to take a second to reflect, for us to take a second to get to know ourselves on a deeper level, so that we can evolve, so that we can change and we can grow. Your soul, your body, your mind, and your spirit wants to evolve. Your body, your mind, and your spirit wants to change. That is the one constant that we know is happening at all times. At all times, things are changing and shifting and evolving. And if you can get into the habit of getting excited for that, and instead of resisting that change, accept that change and accept that evolution, so that you can become the brightest version of yourself. The more resistance that you have with those moments, the more resistance that you continue to push against those events that are happening, and you start to see yourself as the victim, you start to see all these things happening to you, and you're getting frustrated and you're getting pissed off, and you're like, why is nothing going my way? How come I'm always faced with all these challenges and I'm always making mistakes? When you get into that headspace, you are prolonging the amount of time that it will take for you to reach the destination that you are meant to be at. This is prolonging the amount of time that it is going to take you to reach your destiny. And so if you can actually start to get into the flow of the universe and truly just accept whatever is coming your way and know, I am going to learn, I am going to grow, and I am going to evolve from this, you are going to be able to expand to new heights that you have never gone to. And you are going to thank yourself for shifting your mindset in this way. We are trained to want to do better, but every single day we also have free will. And that free will, again, serves as an opportunity for us to get closer to our desired reality, or to take more time to delay the process of reaching that higher destiny for us. And the thing is here is that Neither of the options are going to be bad at all. Nothing that you do is ever going to be a mistake, my love. Anything that you choose in this moment, you are choosing to serve yourself with. Do not ever doubt that you've made a mistake or you've gone the wrong direction, because your GPS is always just going to be rerouted to exactly where you are meant to be. And yes, it may take you a little bit longer to get there, but no matter what, you are going to get to the place that you desire, because that desire is placed on your heart for you to fulfill it. You would not have that desire if you were not attracting it in your day-to-day life right now. So start to use all of these moments that feel like they're breaking you down, that they are pulling you to the depths of your soul, that they are pulling you to the depths of your being. Allow these moments to truly serve you. And know that the deeper that you go, the more you are going to expand. Know that the deeper that you feel, the more that you are going to expand, the more that you're going to be able to receive, the more you are going to be able to hold. The universe is putting you on a fast track for you to reach your desired reality. Trust in that and know that with every single decision that you make, you are getting closer to the place that you desire to be. The magic lives within you. Keep going and know that it is only getting better from here. Wow, I am so loving this kind of content. I really hope that this resonates with you, and I hope that wherever you're at in your journey right now, that this has served a purpose and you hearing this here and today. I know that it has, but I would love to hear that from you. So if you have any insights, if you have any reflections that you'd like to share, if you have any questions about anything that I have mentioned here today, please send me an email. If you're on my email list, you can DM me on Instagram. You can leave a comment underneath the Spotify podcast. You can do whatever that you want to get in touch with me, but I am here for you. I am supporting you. I am in your corner. I am rooting for you. And I am so excited to watch you expand. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Sending you so much love and abundance, and I hope that you have an incredible week.